challenge. Here we go. We're gonna do. My kids have been playing this easy version, so I'm gonna play.
Oh no! Turn that off. That's not okay to have that going in the background. Although we do need some music. Maybe we don't. Maybe we don't need any music. It's so late. It's so late, and I started my stream so late. I need to send some updates on Twitter and stuff, I guess. No, I don't. Who cares? Maybe I do. What is my channel? My channel's like youtube.com/checkpointprofessor, I think. Let's try that. I think I have my actual name associated with it. I do. Okay. Here we go. Welcome anyone who's stopping by. Hopefully someone's here. I think I have my actual name associated with it. I do. It's so embarrassing. This is so embarrassing. We're on Facebook too. Although with Facebook, I'm not sure the chat is working. Actually, it'd be super helpful if Checkpoint Wife could help me out. Let me just shoot her a message. We're running some tests here. This is pretty much my first rodeo in using this restream garbage, testing it out. Okay. Here we go. Okay, where's my chat? And I apologize for saying hello. Gary's back in the house. How you doing, Gary? Welcome back. Welcome back, my beautiful friend. Let's see. There was a little pop-up. Oh, okay, it's working inside OBS now, I think. 2 of 3. What does that mean? 2 of 3. All right. Oh, here we go. There's an error on Trovo. Facebook says it's connected. And then a read-only internal error. And then maybe I can't actually stream on Twitter. I've actually never set up streaming on Twitter, so it's entirely possible that I can't. Because it says 2 of 3 are set up. I did connect to Twitter though, and it says I'm online. Gary says it's a nice cold day while watching, a perfect rest before going back to work tomorrow. Are you back to work? Are you back to your old gig, or what's up? What's going on, Gary? Oh, I am live. I can see myself on... Ooh, I am on Twitter. That's neat. Somebody even retweeted me. All right. I am currently live on Trovo, Facebook, YouTube, and the Twitter. So I'm excited. I'm going to be working on exactly what you see here. This little character, his name is Duck Boy. That's what we're calling him until we get an official name for him. If you want to see his duck, let's see if I can get that to pop up. Where is his duck? Hey, where is his duck? Oh no, did we lose the duck? There's the duck. There's the duck. Oh no. I think I know what happened. We we switched to a different version of Maya. And I think it imploded the duck. Oh, for heaven's sake. Okay, so what we're going to do, I'm not going to save this. I'm going to reopen Maya 2019 or Maya 2020. See if we can't delete all the history on our files and then reopen 2020. I was having issues with 2022. Or sorry, with 2020. The hypershade and some other issues with it, the Maya crashing. So I upgraded to 2022, and apparently it didn't like that. It didn't like that. But I'm curious. I am very interested to see. Ooh, Gary says, I landed a job in a design company last October, still looking for video editing job, but I'm thinking of creating my own gameplay, no commentary, just for fun. You should, and you should share it with me so I can check it out. I have decided, just yesterday, in fact, that I'm going to pay a lot more attention to YouTube and the live streaming. And see what happens. Just see what the heck happens. All right, here we go. Just popped up Maya. Asked my beautiful wife if she would send me a message on Twitter. I'm curious to see what actually, you know what? Is that the way Twitter? So Twitter, I have a live chat. Let's just hit testing on here. Doesn't show up. Interesting. It doesn't show up in. Is that the way Twitter? So Twitter, I have a live. There we go. You can hear it though. It doesn't show up in Restream. That's fine. That's fine. I used to have there was a window, there was an extra window here that showed me who was in what. Oh, there we go. We got the eyeballs over here. So we've currently got 2 watching on YouTube, 0 on Facebook. Oh, Facebook is not showing Checkpoint Wife that I'm live. Let's take a look at that. That is not cool. That's not cool, Facebook. I can see it. Okay, okay. Someone's watching me on Facebook. All right, bonus. Okay, it doesn't seem to be working very well, but I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. The chat seems to kind of stink. It says I'm connected. It says I'm connected, but it's not showing me still not showing me the Facebook chats. So I don't know what to do. Other people have said to like embed them or something, but that's a bummer. Yeah, so Checkpoint Wife was looking under Checkpoint, my Checkpoint Professor page. So in order to stream live to a group or a page, you have to pay. You have to pay money for that. I guess that's how they work it out. For certain features, you have to pay extra. So I could only stream live to my profile, which I think what I'm going to have to do is figure out how to have my chat open in case anyone says something, because I'm offending Facebook by not calling it metadata. Okay, so it's not letting me show the chat. That really stinks. Let me try something in here. It says I'm connected. I can see an eyeball on it now. Dashboard. What does that do? It's a restream dashboard. All right. Enough chat. Enough chitter chatter. Okay, let's go back in here. We should get back to the art stuff. I'm really curious to see what happens tonight on YouTube. Gary says, Gary, we need to chat. We'll chat sometime soon. I would love to chat about editing. One of my goals is I'm really pushing hard to get YouTube, those discussions we've had before. But we should chat privately. Because a lot of stuff has changed lately, and I would love to get you involved and chat about it. Okay, here we go. But Checkpoint Wife is on Facebook. I don't know. This seems like a hot mess to me. Checkpoint Wife, I would love your opinion. This feels like a hot mess. I feel like I'm torn between giving my attention to 3 different platforms right now. It's not integrated the way I would like it to be. I can only see YouTube chat in my OBS panel, and then I have to look over here for Facebook and Twitter. Nobody's commenting on Twitter. Nobody's watching on Twitter. So I don't know. It's kind of a kick in the pants, if you ask me. I don't know what happened to my little OBS window that showed what else was going on, which I'm kind of sad about. There was a little OBS window where I could see how many were viewing on each platform, but it's disappeared on me. So here we are, hanging out. So let's just, why don't I just be quiet and just start 3D modeling and see what comes of it. Gary, what time is it in the Philippines right now? Here we go. What was I doing? I'm opening my scene. Let's look at recent. Excuse me, guys. Sorry. Oh, man. Where are my files? Infinite Water, a desktop. Boom. Why am I keeping things on the desktop? It's bad. Okay. So let's open up version 5 and hope that Duck Boy is here. Duck Boy, where are you? Oh, sad Duck Boys. So somehow Duck Boy got like destroyed or something. Unless he lost... How did this happen to Duck Boy? How did it happen to the duck? The duck is messed up. Let's try version 4. Oh, for heaven's sakes, don't tell me I'm going to have to model the duck again. Oh, no. Fahrenheit 350, how are you doing? Says, oh, there's the chat. It's hidden way down low. Yep. It's a different world here on the YouTubes. It's a different world. A different, beautiful world. Gary says, I don't know why, but this gives me South Park vibes. I know it's going to feel a lot different once I pop up. Here's the concept artist, Gary. It's actually my cousin Joe. We're currently, the two of us are working on this game, soon to be divulged. We're really hoping to have a vertical slice done at the end of by January. At least a good idea of the game going forward. But he's been doing some character art and some environmental art, and I am the 3D modeler. I'm the game designer. I'm the engineer. I'm doing I'm the animator. So I'm currently doing all the rest of the work on the game. And so as much as I can, I'm leaning into his expertise, because if that's one more thing I don't have to think about, it helps me move the progress forward a lot faster than it is. So the last time, Gary, I don't know if you watched it, it was on Twitch, but I modeled this. It was the quick little block out, and I added the color to the character so that I could send it back to our concept artist so he could do some drawovers. So he's done the drawovers now. And so my goal now is to take his revisions and remodel this character, or revise whatever I can without too much remodeling, and get closer to the finished product. So I'm hoping by tonight I am like 90% done with the character. We can get some final adjustments, get some very basic animations done on him as early as possible, so I can get back to level design and the game design aspect in Unreal Engine. So yeah, it does look a little bit South Parky. I think he's way better than South Park, to be honest. I think he's a pretty awesome character. The problem is I'm getting really worried about my duck. There he is. Okay. You know what? I'll take it. I'll take what I can get. He's actually, I adjusted him from this point, but I'll take what I can get. I don't know if he's even unwrapped at all, which is fine, but I'm going to export this guy. I'll export him. I'll just export him as an OBJ. So I can pull them into the older file and then we don't have to start over again. Thank you, Gary. Yeah, it's going to look a lot better after tonight. So let's put this in my working file, and we'll just call this duck version 1. Export that OBJ. Okay, so now this is taking a little while. I don't know what happened. That is so weird that he got destroyed. This is what happens, my friends. Models get destroyed. That poor duck. So if you notice here on the right, the Polysoft Edge, I think something happened when I installed 2022. That it must have used some different files. So all the poly merge faces, poly unite, something, it didn't like something that I did in the history of that duck. So it's always a good idea. This rarely ever happens to me. I've had worse luck lately in Maya than ever, but a lot of times you want to delete the history in your files and you have less chance of something like imploding or disappearing like it did. It's kind of sad, but I've been doing this long enough that it's kind of expected, so I'm not that sad. So this is the 5th version, so I'm just going to import the duck I exported and clear my throat a few more times for everybody. Duck 001, bada bing, bada boom. Okay, so now we've got our duck back. Show all. And that's where the old duck was, as you can see. He's gone. That duck is gone. I wonder, though, what if I... Seriously, what happened to that duck? Assign new material, assign existing material. Let's try... Didn't matter. Didn't matter what I did. Messed up. So I'm going to edit, delete all... Wait, first I'm going to do... Here's what I do. I'm going to do a save scene as, so we can just get a new scene here. So we don't save that old revision. Save that old revision. So we have our duck back. I know for a fact the last one I submitted of him, though, he was a little bit wider. He looked a little bit more like that. It's a cuter style. Okay. And then I had softened all the edges. Okay, but what we're going to do for sure, we're going to edit... we're going to delete all my history. All right, that is going to clean up everything for us. So since we deleted all by history, we can actually delete all of that, clean everything up. So you see our outliner just has the image, the boy, and the duck, which now I'm just going to call him Duck. Okay, so we've got our boy, we've got our duck. The duck obviously doesn't have colors. So I think I may just hurry and pop some colors on him. Let's move this pivot point to the center here. I'm really upset about this duck. It's entirely possible that I exported the duck, though. Did I import a different duck? There's a duck OBJ. Is there any FBX in here? Duck test FBX. Oh, snap. That's my old duck. That's the old duck. Why did that do that, though? Okay, hold on. Does this one... Oh, it's the same duck. Because it had the same name, I guess. What if I delete this one? What happens? What if I try to import that FBX now? File, import. Duck test. Import. That's my old one! He's back! Gary says, too bad I was at work when you stream on Twitch. But you're here with me now, and that's the important thing. All right, we've got our old models back. So let's save this. Let's close it. I'm going to delete all my type history and get rid of all the baggage that came with this duck. And we're going to open up Maya 2022. Because like I said, I was having issues with Maya crashing. All right, I'm back at it. So let's see, if I double click this, will it just open up 2022 should be the default now. Let me check something here. What happened to Facebook? I think I lost my Facebook. There it is. All right, that's the problem. Checkpoint wife. I notice you've been chatting again on Facebook. Well, thank you very much. But I cannot see when anyone comments on there. This is a hot mess. Okay, so here we go. So here's what we're going to do. Here is the old reference images. We're going to open up some new reference images. So we have some brand new reference images. So I'm just keeping this one in the back, but we're going to completely rework these models. And for now, I might just leave the color on there. If they get messed up, we can just do that. But the shape of these characters are going to change. Okay, so first off, let's go to our front view. Import image, here we go. There we go. Here are the new concepts. You can kind of see them here. You can see that essentially our concept artist did some draw overs of how because the initial concept I got was just a 3/4 view, so I had to guesstimate what it would look like from the side, the back, and the front. And after doing that, I was able to send 3/4 view, front view, side view, and back view of my model back to the artist so that they can hurry and do some quick line work over it and get that back to me. So that's what I have now. So I'm going to, he also did one of what the body would look like underneath. So this one and this one. Because I actually decided I want to see what he would look like without clothing on. In case we wanted to modify the character later on. Maybe we want to do a female version or a different look of the character. So having just kind of the naked version, or at least the tight-fitting clothes version, what it would look like underneath allows us to make those changes later. So what I'm tempted to do first is actually do that version of the character. So I'm going to open up these reference images and add that in here. So what we can do is kind of scale this to what essentially the size of the character was before. And I kind of think, looks like, trying to see here. You can see where the old model was. It was right there. Which I think I made the mistake of actually doing a perspective view, but it doesn't matter. But we'll put him about where he needs to go. I think his legs have been shortened a little bit. It's actually probably about there. Wow, he looks so different. Okay, this model is going to completely change. This model is going to completely change. So I'm going to put his chin there. There we go. There we go. Okay, so this is about what we need. Regardless, this is what we will make it work with. I'm going to turn off X-ray. Did they change? Where did they put it? There it is. Why is this? Oh, because it's gray. Burp. Okay, so we're going to move that back here. So we'll leave it here for now. We are now going to import another image. Oh, on the side view though. Sorry, everybody. All right. We want this to be the same size. Why is that not changing in the viewport? It's so weird. That'll work. Okay, there's our boy. There's our little dude. Okay, so this is what he needs to look like now. A little bit different. So I'm going to keep the ears. So one of the things we can do is we'll just mesh separate all this. Boop. Now I can grab every piece as it needs to be. So I'm going to take the clothes actually and hide them. Okay, so I'll put those in a group. And we'll call this clothes. And we'll hide that. We're going to add this in there too. And the head, trying to decide what to do with the head. I think we just need to delete the head. Unfortunately, this head is not the right shape. You are the wrong shape. Goodbye. Okay, so I feel bad, but we cut the head off. This ear, we'll delete that side of the ear as well. You are part of the clothes, my friend. You are goodbye as well. Put that in the clothes section. Okay, so we are reducing our character by quite a margin here. So this is actually going to be some work tonight. It's a lot more work for me to model the body underneath the clothes than just leave the clothes, because the shape language is so different. But it is what it is. So that is what we're going to do. Get rid of that. Going to reduce some of the stuff. This is going to change drastically, but it kind of bothers me that it has a cap on it. So we're going to get rid of that. I think at the end of the day, this is all going to be one piece, this whole body. We probably won't keep the belt and the pants on. I mean, imagine they'll probably just be textured on. And his feet are going to change drastically as well. So while we're changing the feet, man, I'm just going to cut his shoes off. This poor guy. This poor guy. I'm just cutting him down. I'll delete that as well. I mean, this leg bit. Let's see what we can do here for this guy. This leg bit, I mean, he's changed. This body has changed. It is not the same anymore. So we'll get it about to where it needs to be. We'll just reduce these two. We'll add some loops in towards the end. This is going to be a complete overhaul of this model. Okay, so this is the size the artiste wants. If that's what the artiste wants, that's what the artiste gets. That works. Okay, that works for now. So there's his new leg. Arms need some serious adjustment as well. And the hands are going to go through some more modeling. Cut that off. And really quick, we can at least get the right length here. So it looks like the wrist is actually about here now. And the hand is going to go to about there. Interesting. Hold on. All right, there we go. Put that in about the right spot. Okay, so we're going to get a new head. And just like I usually do, we're going to start. This should be pretty simple. It should be pretty straightforward, actually. So his head, according to the artist, they want it to be perfectly round once again. So what I could do is use a sphere. And as you can see, that would be perfectly round. Problem with the sphere, and I mean, spheres are used all the time in this kind of stuff. And this is not centered anymore. So it'll actually help me center the whole thing. Problem with the sphere is the poles up on top and up on bottom. They kind of mess things up when it's time to UV unwrap. They mess things up if I want to put a nose or put any details in, which I think all of his facial features are just going to be texture. They're just going to be drawn on or painted on. But regardless, we're going to start with a cube and smooth it a couple times. And that is how we're going to create our circle. So we're going to smooth it twice. And really this is a much more usable sphere. And we could go even more high poly than this. Maybe we will, but it's going to be a lot easier to unwrap. It just makes more sense. All right, so now this thing looks a little bit different. Okay. Let's line this up. Okay, so that is about the head size. Let's look at it from the side. Where is this? There we go. So we look at it from the side view, which the whole thing kind of needs to be pushed forward a little bit anyway. It's about where it is. Okay. This is great. This is where a good side view comes in handy. And you can see the side view doesn't match up quite as well. And that's my fault. That actually might be better. Okay. There we go. We're going to do our best here. Okay, so the head is pretty much lined up now. That's the round head shape. It's smaller though on the side view, but that's, you know, that's the artist for you. So now we're going to create this body shape, which is totally, this once again is totally not centered. That's my fault probably. So maybe we ignore the head a little bit now that we've got the right shape, and we'll just work on the body. Okay, we're going to start with a cube again. And we're going to adjust this to the right shape as much as possible. There we go. And to the side. All we have to do is shrink it in a little bit. I mean, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I think one thing I could do before we subdivide it is just create an edge loop in the middle. Oh, we're going to crash. We're going to crash. I can feel it. Oh, Maya, you turd. I can't take it. I can't take it. I can't take it. You're killing me, Maya. You massive turd. I'm switching to Blender. Let's see. So let's open up Maya. Let's see if it saved a version for me. Oh, this was 5 though, you bugger. You stinker, did it not save? Wow. Wow, you stink. Where's the temp file at? Let's try this again. No, I didn't mean to click that. Shoot. Did not mean to do that. Guess I could just repeat all that again without talking to myself. So I was just talking to myself the whole time. Not the funnest thing in the world. Okay, here we go. 22. You don't have any scene files. New scene, getting started. What are you talking about? I don't have any new scene files. You, wow. Okay. Problem is, I'm so used to working in Maya, but I'm telling you, like, I'm so. There we go. Okay, so here's the now it sees the recents, right? We're gonna hunt down Maya temp files. Don't know where they would be though. Dang you. Dang it, dude. We're starting over. Oh, you're killing me. You are killing me. Okay, so I think these are actually equal this time at least. Yep. So they're at least lined up on this one. So we can scale them up at the same time. And then really, we can scale the boy to match. It should line up pretty close. Like his feet, the line on the feet and the line on the head. Maybe not. Regardless, we are going to model it. We're just going to model it to match this. And we're just not going to try and line this up perfectly this time, because that wasn't fun to do last time. It was a waste of time. So let's move this out of the way. Let's move this one out of the way. And let's just get started. Let's just get started. So let's do the same clothing business we did before. And we're going to keep hitting... we're going to keep hitting save. Because this is ridiculous. Hide that. Delete the head. Don't need you. Don't need all these ears. Really don't need that extra pocket either, but we'll just throw it in the clothes group anyway. We'll name this group clothes. Here we go. Delete this side of the arm. Head, feet. Which we don't need anyway. Keep the arm. Only thing we're going to salvage, because we've done this before. And you know what? Boom. We'll just make our life easier. And that's all the body we're going to keep. That's all we're going to keep this time. Okay, so this will be our new leg. Where's center pivot at? Where is center pivot? There you are. Okay, so YouTube, I don't know about YouTube. So I definitely think I did better on Twitch for modeling. Good to know in the future. 3D modeling seemed to be doing better on Twitch. Mario Maker seemed to be doing a little bit better on YouTube. I think maybe a little bit better on Twitch, but for my last test stream, I did pretty darn good on YouTube. But yeah, not a lot happening here. Even Gary has grown weary of my ways. Okay, so here's his wrist again, just like we did before. Once again, redoing work that we shouldn't have. Okay, we'll save that. We will be adjusting this hand. I think we can salvage some of it. If not, it will be a placeholder for the moment, which was about right there. We will make this duck boy better than he was before. Okay, let's get the head cube again. Bring this up. And we'll divide it. Give it 2 divisions. Bada bing, bada boom. 3. Should we do 3? Oh, that's crazy. We'll leave it at 2 for now. Can always take it to 3 later. 2 gives us a pretty good circle. And yeah, you're not centered, are you? That's what I remember our problem was. I want the body centered rather than the head. The head's important, but not as important. So let's put these guys back. We'll put the leg back where it should go, which is over here. Head's not looking too bad, not too shabby. Let's see how the side view matches up. About the same. That's the hair up there. Okay, arms will move over into position. Legs will move over into position. Position, that means position means position for those who are wondering. Control save. It's been a long day today and I am tired. I am starting to feel the burn. You remember this? This is where things turned to crap a few minutes ago. It's where things turned to garbage. Make it slightly bigger. Turn on X-ray vision. Notice it goes in like that. So notice on this view how much higher the body goes. Kind of weird. Okay. This is where I crashed last. No, you've got to be kidding me. I can't add an edge loop. I can't add an edge loop to an object without my crashing on me. Why did I not hit Control S again? Fatal error attempting to save. Here, users, copy. Don't send the error report. I just don't care. Okay, let's see if there's a... And it can't even... It tried to save it here, and it doesn't even see anything there. Okay, do you see a Gabe? There isn't even a Gabe. How would you ever even know where this saved? What a piece of garbage. Okay, we're going to try this again. Oh, but here's that temp one. Okay, should we try this? Maya crashed. Yes, it did. Okay, so will you... This is it. Oh, look, it added it, though. Snap, it did add the loop. Let's save this. Actually, let's save as. Piece of garbage, dude. Oh, MA. We want to save as an MA. Maybe we should use my binary. Is that the problem? All right. Well, that edge loop was added. What can I do? I mean, what the heck can I do to make sure that doesn't happen again? I don't know if there's anything I can do. All right. Here's the start of the body. Okay, we're going to smooth this once. Oops. Okay. See how that looks. Actually, not too bad. Not too bad. Not the most amazing thing ever, but not too bad. Okay, so we can... I think as far as bodies go, it's like pretty straight down and up. I mean, I think there are some adjustments here for the head. Crotch seems about right. Let's look at the side view. Pretty close. I mean, we can widen some of this out just a little bit to match the look of the character. I think this can be tilted slightly and raised a little bit. Okay, okay. Actually kind of like the way this is going. And we can just match up with the concept. All right. That's the body. Woo! Such a cute little dude. Okay. The legs just go straight up. Arms go straight into the body as well. And so we will just start building. We will just start building this out. Okay, so I think what I'll do, I'm gonna hit Control Save just to save it out, and then we are going to use our multi-cut tool and try and cut out where the leg holes will be. Just gonna start them out here. See how this works. Don't know how this is gonna work. I don't know how this is gonna work. We're gonna try this. Since it goes straight up in. Question for everybody: Will this possibly allow me to add an edge loop again? Let's see. Insert edge loop. And it did without crashing. It's an amazing day. It's an amazing day. Trying to decide how I want to do this. Is this the right amount? Nope. We have too many. His legs are too many. So I kind of think maybe we should go to a 6-pointed cylinder. This is a problem. I don't like that. So I need to decide what to do here. That's not working. I think I need a 6-sided cylinder instead of an 8. I liked the idea of an 8. I like the idea of an 8 up here as well, but I think we're going to go with hexagon. Okay, so that is 4. That is a 4-sided polygon. We need more. Dang it. How do I want to do this? So I think instead of that, we do want that. Cryptid Stalker, how you doing, my friend? Welcome, welcome to the party. I'm pretty quiet right now, but how's it going? Welcome to the YouTube party. Tired? Why so sleepy, buddy? I know, I'm pretty tired myself. It's 12. It is 12. You are correct, good sir. You are correct. But these models are not going to model themselves, so here I am. It's 12 p.m. It's 12 a.m., bro. What part of the world are you in? You are 12 hours different. You shouldn't be tired at 12. Okay, I'm going to delete this arm too. The arm's got to go. Since we did a 6-sided cylinder for the leg, we're going to switch to a 6-sided cylinder from the arm for the sake of consistency. I think Cryptid Stalker would appreciate the consistency. Cryptid Stalker, awesome for you to stop by. Actually, this is the first day I've like made a significant move to YouTube, and it's been kind of lonely. I'm starting to regret my decision. Starting to wonder if I should just leave my art streams over on Twitch. But here we are. Here we are. We're gonna persevere and just keep going. All right, see that? See this perfect 6-sided cylinder here? Makes a perfect 6-sided hole right here in this arm. Boom, bada bing, bada boom. We're gonna punch that hole out. Add an edge loop to this bad boy. Bada bing, bada boom. Why do I keep saying bada bing, bada boom? I could probably dispense. Stop saying that. But let's Frankenstein this arm onto here. Let's make it all one beautiful piece. A little bit off kilter. But it's a start. It's a start we can live with. We can live with this. He's looking cute, our little walker. I'm actually tempted to just keep this body and use it, add this to Mixamo, which is neither here nor there, but I'm thinking about using this as the base character for the game. Let's just move that down. That's all you got to do. Move that down. That one can remain. These can all remain the same. Probably add another loop around the shoulder to fix a lot of this gunk that's going on. And let's see how this looks again from the side. It looks okay. See, this could even be raised. Boop. Lowered even a little bit. This section can be lowered as well. That's where technically the neck would be if we decide to put a neck on this gentleman. Okay, let's see about putting this hand on here. Reconfiguring the hand. Chubby hand. Kind of connects right in there. So we don't need actually this stuff. Unnecessary at the moment. This hand, oh man, it's almost like I know what I'm doing. Look at this. Let's go into object mode. Insert an edge loop here. Make sure we're saving out. And let's just merge these hands. I know it looks weird, Cryptid Stalker. I know it looks weird. Or Gary, anybody who's watching. But trust me, there's a method to the madness, I hope. We're going to merge these together. Together forever. Combine. Boom. Merge our verts. Weld them verts. Control save because we're having some crash issues tonight. And let's center that pivot. And just for good measure, we'll delete all by history. Nope, select this guy. Okay, and there we go. Okay, so we want to make the hand, so it's like a fatter hand. It's like a chubbier hand. So we need to make this match. This is what's nice about having a concept artist come back in and do some drawovers of your modeling, because now we can just like match this right up here. Just get it right where that person envisioned it to be. We'll just move these fingers right where they need to go. And this makes life easier. What I don't have is the side view though, so we're gonna have to eyeball some of that ourselves. And I totally just messed up this thumb, which is okay. Okay, so we'll take a look at it and see how we need to mess with it. Like, I don't imagine that looks right. Probably should be a little bit more like that, I'd assume. Kind of matching the whole look of it. And maybe this doesn't have to be like that either. More like that. The bottom of the wrists usually dip in a little bit though. So I don't, this is kind of weird, but it is what it is. It is what it is. And that's all that it is. Okay, let's taper. Let's wedge all this in a little bit. We can fix it in post. Yeah, kind of weird little mitt here. I actually think this should go up too. So we'll do what we can. We'll do what we can here. Can only do so much. I actually think the arm should be wider here at the base too. Just a little bit. But that's just me. Okay, so let's look at this. Take off the wireframes, soften it up. Now we're kind of matching. I mean, I think we're matching the drawing a little bit. Oh, that's for the hair. Oh boy. We could do that. Could do the hair. Really, the hands do need a lot of love, but more than I'm willing to give them tonight. I think what we'll end up doing is probably giving it fingers. Cryptid Stalker made 3 videos today. What kind of videos? Did you edit them or were they live streams? Like, tell me more about these videos. Okay, let's make an elbow loop. So we'll figure the elbow is maybe right here. It's hard to tell where this ear goes. Just assume it's around here. Let's even out these vertices a little bit. Minecraft videos, very cool. So how do you go about making a Minecraft video? What's your technique? What do you set out to do when you make these Minecraft videos? I am curious. My kids have been crazy into Minecraft lately, like obsessed with it. All right, so if I was gonna do hair on this dude, what would I do? I know what I would do. I know what I would do. First thing I would do, duplicate this sphere. Shrink it up just a little bit. Maybe where the hair would go. And then just for good measure, I'm going to call this hair. Okay. And then what I'm going to do, start deleting faces on it. I'm going to delete any face that doesn't touch hair. At least in my mind. I think that's pretty accurate. Let's look at the side view. I don't think hair touched that one. There we go. Okay, this will be what is going on here? What is that all about? What is that? Did I accidentally extrude? What if I merge vertices? There we go. That cleaned you up. Not edge loop. Don't want an edge loop. We want multi-cut tool. Yeah, so the question is, what should those look like? Because I don't know. Why is that not cutting? It's fine. Whatever. Is this the way I want to do this? How do I want to do this hair? How do I want to do this hair? I am undecided. I think actually what I should do for the hair is I should bring in the other drawing he did. So let's go to my front view. Go to view, image plane. Let's see what else we have here. Okay, so that's kind of what we're looking at here. So just kind of these two strands of hair, which that's what we have. It's just not looking great. So let's imagine how these should be flowing, because they're not flowing the way I would like them to. Why are you doing that? I must have had 2 selected. There we go. It's weird, but I actually think this would be a lot easier to do in ZBrush, as much as I hate to always pull the ZBrush card. All right, let's look at this side view then. Gary Momoclay? Or Gary, sorry, Gary. Mobile game. Mobile. It's going to be for you and your cell phone. You know, if I ever get it done. My brain is toast. This stuff is actually really fun for me. It takes a while. That's why a different software like ZBrush, you could do this a lot faster, but there's something fun about like finding the flow of like hair and different kind of there's just a unique quality to it. Like figuring out how to get hair flow and messing with it all. Just it's a little messy. I can't even talk. It's too late to talk, so I'm not going to. I am done talking. So this one actually is kind of messed up. So we're going to collapse that edge. There we go. So I want to have this feeling of like almost plastic hair, but I want to nail like some of the flow of it. So like this section would go somewhat like that. And then really what it should have, this one's going to mold kind of up to the side of it. And then this one, this path really probably should be cut out here. Not really the way it is. So it's kind of set up weird. But I really should be like one strand of hair here, another one here, and like probably a smaller one on this side, which means really this one should probably be gone. That way I can send another flow up here. They would all be kind of going to the center of the head. So let's just do that. So move this one here, and this one should kind of poke out a little bit more. And then we'll just multi-cut here, which means this section so this will be a higher polygon for sure. So that would poof up. And so these sections would go down. Up. And what I could do is just move those along normals, but I'm just going to eyeball them all. Speaking of games, what do you think about the NFT games? So I'm going to be honest with you, Gary. I don't know that much about them. I did hear about this one recently, like it was a horse racing NFT games. But what kind of NFT games are out there? Like maybe that's what I should do. Maybe I should turn this into some kind of NFT games. Or is the idea with an NFT game is just that if you buy it, you own it type of a thing? I'm curious. I'm very curious about the NFT games that you speak of and what it all means. There, see, it's kind of forming kind of this nice flow to it. Let's turn this off. I mean, you can't see it now, but see, it's starting to get this idea of flow, which means I really don't need these. So we can delete those ones. I want to keep everything's quads as much as possible if I can. But what I would probably want to do here, I'm going to actually, let's do this. We're going to add some more detail here. We're going to go all out. We're going to go all out here. I like to think, what would 3D Mentor do? And then I do the opposite. For some reason, Gary, this is like the calming. This is like the most calming part of like 3D modeling to me. Just deleting and removing and building back edge loops. Gary says the NFT games made a big impact in Southeast Asia. Tell me more about this impact. Like, people are spending a lot of money on it. How do they work? Don't leave me hanging, Gary. Don't leave me hanging. Inquiring minds want to know. Okay. Here we go again. Do that. This is weird. This is a weird spot. But we're going to roll with it. This is where the point would be, right here. I'll fix it later. Perfect. Actually, I think that should be there. It should have like another one maybe built around this side. Then I could play with some of the shape language here a little bit more. Like, I actually think maybe something more like this and this. Yeah. Looks a little bit better. Collect NFT items and then sell it to crypto platforms. Gary says, I call it work for the lazy. Yes, you have to play, but you don't need to go out or do interview. Just have a borrowed money, buy NFT character, and boom, make character strong. That sounds kind of cool. Have you messed around with it at all? Have you purchased any NFT characters and made them strong? And then sold them? For buco bucks. Buco dollars. Mega bucks. See that this does need that edge loop I deleted. For some reason it just needs to have it. It needs to have that triangle. So let's do this. Right now you're grinding your character. This game I am playing now is free to play, but once I hit level 40, you can convert specific in-game items to NFT coin and sell it to Binance. Huh. I have not heard about Axie Infinity. All right, let's see. Question is, what do I want to do? So now I feel like this could kind of just flow back to the center of the head here. But what do I want to do? Because I mirrored this section. And I kind of think, okay, before I start doing anything unique, let's trim this around then. Because really, this should just go... like this. No, Gary. Please, oh please, oh please. It hurts. Why does everything bad happen to me? Okay. Look at this crap right here. You don't have any scene files yet? Maya 2022 is garbage. I'm serious. I'm switching. I'm not joking. I'm not joking. I'm switching to Blender. This is poop. This is poop. A poop sandwich. I'm sick of this. Gary says people spend tons of money, like $1,000 per team, because before one smooth love potion, before is about 16 to 20 pesos. If you collect 1,000 smooth love potions in a week, you can get that 1,000 in 2 weeks. Dude, I tell you, here's the problem, Gary. Here's the problem with NFTs and cryptos is by the time, like, they make people super wealthy, and by the time I find out about them, it's way too late. And here I am wearing my shirts with holes in them because I can't get my NFTs and my cryptos. I invested some crypto like a year ago and lost like half of it. And so it's like gambling. It makes some people very wealthy and they get very lucky, but easy come, easy go. Anything that seems too good to be true usually is. And I'm not saying people don't make a lot of money, but here I am busting my chops on these 3D models while Maya crashes every 5 seconds. And someone else is just making $1 billion off an NFT. What can I say? Such is life. Okay. Why you do this, Maya? So go to Maya. What happens if I go to Maya? Nothing worth my time. Seriously. What is this? Recent? Duck boy. I don't want recent. What I want is my file back. What I want is not to crash when I just try to insert an edge loop or try and cut a vert. I'm not doing anything complex. What a load of snot. There, it's dead. It's never coming back. All right, look at that. What is this? I'd saved way more than this. No, I've been hitting Control S every 2 seconds. You've got to be kidding me. Don't give me this. Baloney. No. There, we had version 7. There it is. How much did we lose? How much did we lose? Not too much. Okay. All right. I'm not as mad as I was, but I'm still pretty mad. Listen up, my friends. I'll be right back. Nobody's here watching anyway. Restream, you suck. It's not Restream's problem I'm boring. It's not their fault I'm boring. It's Gary's fault. All right, I'll be right back. Let's see, what do I push here? I push this BRB. Be right back. Do. I'd like to welcome myself back to my stream. Hello, me. I think I should get some copyright free music going on. Problem is, even if I get copyright free music, I still get dinged. YouTube still says it belongs to someone else. It's a bunch of hoo-ha. Okay, this is where I crashed before, just doing some. Oh Nope, I didn't want to do that. See that? Why? Why? We're going to try once more. You know what? I'm done. Here's what we're going to do, Gary. We're going to make a little bit of a switch before we go to bed. We gotta end on a strong note. We'll come back to that. But right now, we're going to update our titles. There we go. We're updating. Switching. Hoping we have some audio. Removing the be right back. Yes, we have audio. Okay. Let's do a little let's see what happens here. And my question too is, if you switch your what you're doing in the middle of playing, will the algorithms work? Okay, we're gonna exit this. All right, my friends, here we go. We're gonna go for a new PB. We're gonna make this light not shine right in my face. There we go. And make this one not shine right in my face either. There we go. None of that glare hurting me, making me sad. Endless challenge. Can we do it? My high score is 16. Seriously, this is like a year old. We're going to go for the expert challenge. We're going to go for 20. 20, then 100, then 1,000, and then to the moon, just like Gary's NFTs and Dogecoin. Let's go. Why is the volume so low? Hold on. Why is the volume? Let's turn up the volume just a little bit. Whoa. Dude, no, this isn't fair. I wasn't paying attention. What? I wasn't paying attention. Oh no. LOL, it says. It's kind of rude. That was the whole point, right? Okay, so this is a troll. Muncher Munching Castle, hashtag DGR. I swear, dude, I'm not playing a freaking troll. That's one of the problems with DGR. What was that all about? Is these trolls. Why? What the heck? Nope, 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 nope. We're not starting our expert run with this. I don't care. Bad hair, don't care. New game, new game. Here we go. It's too late. What am I doing? Mexico. Okay. Short and sweet boss battle. Here we go. Oh my gosh, what is this? What is this? Gary, what is this? Oh my gosh. Are we just playing expert here? What the heck? I kind of feel like I just need one of those. I feel like I just need one of those clouds and then fly, fly, fly away. Nope, 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 nope. This is why we can't have nice things. There's got to be some secret to that. Interesting. Still says 3D modeling, so it doesn't actually switch. So here's what we're gonna do. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm gonna stop.